A good architecture for implementing a safety envelope is the doer-checker pair. The doer subsystem implements normal functionality, so all the requirements aimed at optimizing normal operational behavior can be allocated to the doer. The checker subsystem exists to implement the fail-safes or other safety function. That means that all the requirements aimed at detecting unsafe situations and shutting the system down can be allocated to the checker subsystem. Taking this approach, the checker is entirely responsible for safety. This is true by definition because the safety functions have all been allocated to the checker. This in turn means that the doer can be designed to a low safety integrity level because any failure by definition cannot make the system unsafe because the checker is preventing that from happening. The doer can still have an incorrect implementation, and that might attempt to drive the system into an unsafe state. But such incorrect behavior is just an availability problem. In other words, the doer can make the system fail, but it cannot make it fail in a way that is unsafe. On the other hand, the checker must have a high safety integrity level because it has the responsibility for system safety. While this might sound like a superficial exercise in just shuffling things around, it brings with it three really compelling benefits. The first benefit is that by aggregating all the safety requirements to a single module, that means the other modules are not safety critical and therefore can be developed using less rigorous and less expensive engineering approaches if desired. Second, because the doer is not safety critical, you can change it as often as you need to without having to recertify system safety. The third benefit is that the checker is often much simpler than the doer, because it does not have to perform optimization, but rather just check a boundary to make sure that boundary is not crossed. Of course, all this comes at the cost that the checker must be high-SIL, but in a safety-critical system, something has to be in charge of safety, so you might as well make it the smallest, simplest piece you can.